In subcutaneous implant, subcutaneous means they are basically implanted underneath the skin. That's why it is called subcutaneous. Now, these are implants which are contraceptive devices which can prevent conception and pregnancy. So, generally, it involves implantation underneath the skin. Like I said, it may either involve implantation, most cases, it involves implantation of capsules which slowly release synthetic progesterone. See, generally they contain only one type of hormone in them. They are not hormonal combinations. Mostly implants contain only synthetic progesterone or progestin in them. The two most common types of implants are Norplant, which is implanted and effective for about 5 years, and Implanon, which can remain effective for about 3 years. See, Norplant contains 6 matchstick sized capsules which are implanted on the inner skin of your elbow, just above the elbow on your inner skin, and these are basically implanted in only in case of females. Okay, so generally it is implanted in the region of the skin just above the elbow on the inside of the upper arm. So Norplant is consisting of 6 matchstick size capsule, whereas Implanon is one single rod shaped capsule which is implanted underneath the skin. Slowly they keep releasing the synthetic progesterone which prevents conception, and see their effective periods. For Norplant it is 5 years, for Implanon it is about 3 years. How exactly do they prevent conception and pregnancy? Majorly because they slowly release progesterone hormone or progestin, that is the synthetic hormone. It negatively inhibits, or we can say it has a negative feedback effect on the pituitary gland, and the pituitary gland stops producing FSH and LH. So ovulation does not happen in the female, and these hormones can also alter the cervical mucus, which can block the process of the sperm transport. Moving on to contraceptive injections. Now, just like what we saw in the previous case, devices or rod shaped capsules were implanted underneath the skin. Instead of implanting it, you can just give the synthetic hormones in the form of, you can administer them in the form of injections. Two types of injections are administered. One is called Depo-Provera and one is called NETEN. Depo-Provera is scientifically, the chemical name is DMPA, that is depot medroxyprogesterone acetate, and this injection is given once in 3 months, whereas norethistyrone enanthate is an injection which is given once in 2 months. Generally these injections are not combined injections, they are again made up of synthetic progesterone only. So one of them is depomedroxyprogesterone acetate and the other one is norethistyrone enanthate. These injections are given, like I said, DMPA is given once in 3 months and NETEN is given once in 2 months. They prevent the process of conception by mostly blocking the process of ovulation, like we discussed, and also they may have an effect on the mucus of the cervix, which may block or retard the transport of the sperm into the female reproductive tract.